go. You already know what it is, the one and only GridLock God. Today, we is getting into the motherfucking game. Let's go. What it is, guys. What's going on today? Today, I'm gonna let y'all in my life of my NBA, my career. Right now, I am 45-1. I've only lost one game in the, I think it was the second game? Yeah. And I won the starter. But you know how this goes. It's your boy, the Gawd GridLock. But you know how this goes. Let's go and get this in. I think we gotta do, I can't even start because I thought I did the freaking, I ain't even do practice, man. Come on now, bro. What's going on with y'all out there, though? How y'all living? Y'all living life? Y'all doing, man? Let's go and get this done so we can sit here and get into these games. I always say do all your stuff that you need to for your character, just so you know that when it comes down to whatever you gotta do and get done, it'll help out your character in the long run. Not me, 3-point specialist, you know what I'm saying? Gotta do it. Not sure if I'm gonna sit here and
just like that.
I'm eating them shits. I'm eating them shits. I'm eating all of them. Y'all been watching basketball, man? How y'all feel about the Lakers losing 4 in a row? I think it's 5 in a row now. Or it's 4. They won 1 last since Nancy Davis left. I think. Could be wrong though. Really could be wrong.
Keep it going.
Come on, give me that. Give me that. Come on. There we go. We got those. We got those. We got those. Trying to see if I can beat Will Chamberlain's record. I did it in 2K19 and 2K20. But I ain't doing this shit yet. I need to beat his record. I want to see if, you know, the animations change and everything. See what the animations is going to be like. I really just want them to really build my career. Like literally building my career all the way around. Like how it is right now, it's perfect. But it could be even more perfect. Way more perfect. All they gotta do, like no bull, I'll tell you how it is. All they gotta do is get Stephen A and them, or just get sportscasters to sit here and talk about your character and have a story that goes all the way through. Then when the next year comes, all they gotta do is add the small things. If I win 3 seasons in a row, you know what I'm saying? If I'm the champion 3 seasons in a row, oh God, that's horrible. That's horrible. Yeah, if come on, bro.
Focus.
This doo-doo. Oh my God, this is horrible. Yeah, but okay, I'm not liking this. This is weird. That's real weird. There you go. Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? I feel like all you gotta do is sit here and talk about the character a little bit more. Develop the character, you know what I'm saying, and saying things. I mean, they got it already to where, like, if you score a certain amount of points or whatever it is, they'll talk about you. They can sit here and still talk about you with all types of other ways. You know what I'm saying? Like beef, drama with somebody. You can sit here and set it up. This is horrible. I don't know. I'm doing horrible. But yeah, freaking. You can end up having, like the next year. I'm saying the next year. If I 2-peat or 3-peat, you should sit here and say I 3-peated. I don't know why it's so hard to put that in the game. Make me want to sit here and actually play my career. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so much more that I can sit here and be doing. This right here is horrible. I'm doing horrible with the jump shot. I'm doing horrible with the jump. Ooh, sorry, but oh my God, they just really spent time. And then here you go again, going and take NBA 2K Online and move that to its own server, like its own shit, like not even in the game. Kind of like how Call of Duty is with Warzone. Do the exact same thing. Let everybody play, and then they gotta sit here and they gotta buy their merchandise. You know what I'm saying? And then they can focus more on my career in its own game. You know what I'm saying? And go from there. And go from there, man. I'm telling you, yo, it would be perfect. But what it is now, I mean, it's getting better.
Get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Like this year, I feel like my career is a little bit better because of the graphics and everything. But past that, the story is still bland. It's the same story. I mean, you're able to go through the G League this year, which was dope. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. And I get it's gonna cost a lot more money, but you gonna make a return. You can make a return and still allow us to sit here and take our characters to online. Perfect. You know, nobody want to do that. I don't want to make no money. We about to sit here and we gonna rock. We about to sit here and we gonna rock in this next game. This right here ain't nothing. I like pressure. It's not really pressure.
It's right here.
It's 13. I gotta sit here, man. It's over. This gonna be tedious, man. I be wishing it could just be over with, man. I be done. I don't worry about it no more. Like no more. Get this chair thing. Shit. We got 2 more drills, and we can get into the game. Is that in? Oh. Alright, we go back to the top. Need to get at least 3 on one of these.
Get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Bah. Horrible. Freaking training sucks. Training, but I love training. Training gets you better at things, you know what I'm saying? Gets you best, way better at things. But bro, you're supposed to lay it up. But you know. Make those, bro. And especially if I'm a 95, bro, I should be hitting everything. I don't care nobody. Everything, man. Bricks. Good. Now it's over. Now we can get into this game, man. I'm tired of this shit. Tired. Alright, let's get into this game, man. Get to this game. Finally, it's game time. Yes, sir.
Another one. I'm from the home all up.
I'm gonna take it to him. What up, Chris? Panda Man in the building. What's good, homie? Shit. Shoot around, we gon' shoot around. Get up, give me the ball. Who's going to start this game, man? Tired of waiting. Get your butt out of here, dog. Whatever that is, what's that? Whatever that is, bro. You gotta get up out of here, bro.
Winning time, baby.
I wish they update the servers. That's another thing. NBA Live used to update. NBA Live will update their servers to whoever gets traded. On here, they ain't done no updates, bro. Not one. Not one when it comes out of the actual cast. You know what I'm saying? I still got last year's.
First round exit for the 76ers last year. You think the championship window for this franchise has started to close?
I would say no, because they still have two of the best 20 guys in the league, in Simmons and Embiid. I think what's changed is you would have picked them 18, 20 months ago if you were like, what team is the most likely to win a championship someday? The Sixers would have been one of the top 3 picks in the conversation. And they made some mistakes. You know, the Tobias Harris trade was a mistake. Overpaying Harris was a mistake. Thinking Al Horford was going to work in their system and the amount of money they paid him, that didn't really work. At some point, they're going to have to make a Simmons versus Embiid decision.
Get out of here. Get out of here, bro. Oh, no.
Guys to keep. I would personally keep Simmons and trade Embiid. I think there's a higher upside with him, and I think he's less of an injury risk, but it just has never felt like the right fit. And then you think about the one time that they went toe-to-toe in a playoff series, they lose on a last-second shot by Kawhi, but Jimmy Butler was on that team. And now we saw with Miami last year, like Jimmy Butler is an underrated superstar, and I think we underrated his impact on that Philly team last year. So I don't think the window has closed, but I definitely think it's broken. I think it might need to be fixed, but I think you could fix it.
Well, you can't allow Howard to get this kind of position. He's confident in his ability to score and something.
Simmons, the pass to Harris. Pass to Richardson. Clock at 6. On the take.
Play that game? Okay. Let's play that game. Let's play that game. Let's play that game.
And whether it's Harden
or Doncic,
you go around the league, the step-back three is taking over.
You're talking so much shit.
Anything
I ain't even
stop
doing
that
that
movement, Bill?
Well, especially now that they allow 4-step traveling, I don't see anything stopping it. You know, you have a new generation of guys coming into the league who've been messing around with this shot since high school or their 1 year in college. By the time they get in, it's just comfortable to them. It makes no sense to older guys like us because he took this shot in the late 80s.
Come on, bro.
And now it just seems like this natural way to shoot threes. I don't fully understand it.
Older guys like you.
Yeah, well, I tried to lump you in. I didn't want to age shame myself.
Now here's Simmons. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Here's Harris. Shoots over White. And that one hits the back iron.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn.
I was throwing it to Anthony Davis. No, throwing it to Davis.
Elite passer in his position. I mean, James always seems to make the right decision.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Horford. On the wing, Richardson. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. That one doesn't drop. Howard with some nice D. The Lakers have gone 3 of 7 so far. Outside White. For 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
Yeah, should be a fun game to watch. I mean, 2 teams that don't see each other that much. They'll learn a lot about each other tonight.
Well, Bill, you've built quite the media empire over the last few years. Business is booming, huh?
Yeah, you know, with The Ringer, we got bought by Spotify in 2020.
Whoa,
and the whole
whoa,
audio thing
whoa.
has taken off completely.
I ain't gonna do that to me, bro. What you doing, bro? What you doing, bro?
We're up to a lot of stuff. It's been great. It's doing podcasts, website, documentaries, all kinds of things. And, you know, if you're creative, there's a lot of outlets to be creative right now in the 2020s.
Richardson finds Harris. Drops in the three.
They're trying to play.
Harris is a
They're really trying to play.
provides great space.
Oh, he backed off.
Fires the three. Counted
He
from
backed off.
distance.
You don't back off, son. You don't back off.
Fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Yeah, you see they hit that, yeah, because they know I'm about to get fired up. What's
See why
good?
after that sequence.
They don't want that smoke. I'm about to finish this game with 50 points. Might go over 60, who knows?
Harris right side.
Now, this is McGee's role. He's out here to defend and stifle shooters whenever he can.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Pass to Reed. Now James. White for 3. And it's Richardson with the rebound.
I love how they've attacked the
Y'all ain't
boards
gonna
here in the
stop
first
that
quarter.
man, bro.
Graham misses. And the 2K Esports League continues to grow, Bill. Some of the players making hundreds of
Oh,
thousands
whoa,
of dollars
McGee,
a
what are you
year.
doing in the game,
And
bro?
you have a generation of kids who idolize these players. You know,
What McGee
and I
doing
look
in the
at, like,
game,
my
bro?
son's generation. My son has a friend named Blake who really wants to become a professional 2K player. Like he sees these guys, and these guys are inspirations to him. It makes him work harder on the game, and I love that there's an upside to playing video games because, trust me, in the
Don't you go out of bounds,
1980s
LeBron.
and 90s when I was growing up and I was in college, there was no upside other than trash talking your friends, and now there's actual real financial upside.
Graham, the pass to Horford. Now here's Harris.
Great buckets.
Pass to Richardson.
Come on now, where you going, bro? Where you going, bro?
Simmons against James.
Where you going? Oh,
For 3, here's Harris. Hauled in by McGee.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Going inside.
Get that in there.
Reed.
Let's go.
9 points in the game.
Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it.
5 of their last 6
About to
buckets
bust
have
their
come from
ass.
the interior.
Ram for 3.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Can't get it to drop. Now the Lakers take it the other way. Takes it up with both hands.
Beat
and
they
rips it
errors.
down.
You can really feel the momentum
float.
swinging in their direction.
Gotta go.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
Now here's Harris. Last game with 30. Outside Richardson. 6 on the shot clock.
Where you going, bro?
Horford outside. All right, Bill. What's the dumbest trade of the 2010s?
Damn right, damn right.
2000.
Great deep, fellas. Great deep.
Phoenix passing on Luka Doncic. Sacramento winning the lottery by having Phoenix pass on Luka Doncic, and then they say, screw it, we're taking Marvin Bagley. And then Atlanta winning the lottery again by taking the third pick, and they're going to take Luka Doncic.
Let's go.
No, they trade it. They trade it to Dallas and get an extra pick. Congratulations. 3 teams pass on the best player of his
Let's
generation,
go.
Luka Doncic.
That's how you know if they trash. Well, that's how you know if they're really good, really. They'll keep you in the game longer. If not, they would have took me out already. They
Graham
would have
finds
spread me out
Robinson.
all 4 rounds. With this, you're going
Back
to take
to
me out
Graham.
3rd round or
Can they
2nd
get
round.
it? Rebounded by the Lakers.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
To the inside. Pass to McGee. Rondo with it. From the wing. Harris with the rebound.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
What you doing, son?
Here's Horford. The Sixers again can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. Pass to Rondo. Outside, Green. From outside the arc. Kept alive.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
And Philadelphia has possession. 15-point game. Now Harris. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Even a blind squirrel finds an acorn once in a while, right? I did not think that was it.
Here's Reed, defended by Burks. Oh,
In there, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Reserve.
You should just forfeit this whole game.
They might as well, because I'm about to dig in there.
And here are the Sixers now. They trail by 16. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
Well, you know, the ball movement was lacking. And you know, things got stagnant. That's why their offense looked so off.
Here's Harris. Misses with the fallback, Jay. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard.
Keep it up.
Wonder why it's dark for. This is weird.
Difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
And for the 76ers, they're shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. Defenders can no longer step into a shooter's landing area, but shooters have found ways to manipulate that by drifting forward and or kicking out their legs.
And I hate it. I really hate it. I hate 2 things the most right now with basketball. I hate this, and I hate 4-minute challenges where referees are deciding whether something was a block or a charge and slowing things down to 1/100th of a second. I don't know why we have these 2 things, and I can't believe we're rewarding guys for doing things during games that if you did during a pickup game and you just kicked your foot out into somebody, you probably have to be separated. But in basketball, it's considered gamesmanship now, and I would personally make it a technical foul if they reviewed it and found that you did this intentionally, or even kick the guy out of the game, just so it would stop. Please stop. Stop doing this.
And so in the game for the Lakers, Dwight Howard out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Rondo in at the point. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
The Sixers are showing belief in their star duo of Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. But at the same time, it's been a revolving door for the surrounding pieces. J.J. Redick, Robert Covington, Jimmy Butler, they've all come and gone. Guys, for their star talent to translate in the playoffs, perhaps some continuity would help.
Agreed. Thanks, Allie. Ben Simmons is checked in for Graham.
Over.
You're in.
Well, like so many other big men, Anthony Davis has said he prefers to play the 4 and not the 5. So, Bill, if you were coaching this team, how would you deploy AD?
Well, first I would remind him that I was the coach and he's going to play where I want him to play. I think against certain teams he could be the 4. If you're playing a team that uses a center like Embiid, maybe that's where you want to put the McGee, Howard types. But this team's destiny is with him at the 5. They can go smaller, they're faster. LeBron is a natural 4. And they're just better off. So
that's fine. He about to get it.
AD's at the 4. Then all of a sudden LeBron's at the 3, and that, you can get too big and clumsy. So I think their destiny is with them at the 5.
Here's Richardson. Cashes it in from 11 feet. Richardson's got his second bucket of the night.
Making good decisions in screen and rolling. We saw that from Richardson at Tennessee, and he's been showing it ever since he's into the league.
And the call will go against...
How you gonna call that from all the way over there?
Increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Now here's Richardson, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Here's the pick. On the attack, Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Yeah, you just saw why Simmons went first overall in the 2016 draft. Just a tantalizing level of talent.
There's the drive. Pass to McGee. Here's Reed. The 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Now Harris. And Bill, when it comes to Philly fans, we've heard about how harsh and unforgiving they can be toward all sports teams.
This is true, and it's one of the things we were cheated about with bubble playoff basketball last year. We had the Sixers team that was basically rolling over against the Celtics. They were moments where they just checked out. And you had that game 3, which would have been in Philly, where I think if they had done that, we would have been treated to some of the better booing that we've heard in playoff basketball in the last 20 years. I feel cheated. I'm sure the Philly fans feel cheated too. They're harsh and unforgiving, but usually for a reason. If you go back and you look at, the Sixers and the Eagles and the Phillies and things like that.
That should have been me.
So,
you saw
the Eagles win the Super Bowl, and you looked at the huge outpouring, just how happy they were. And by the way, how unhappy I was, but how happy they were.
It's over.
They are also capable of feeling joy, and I think that's the one thing that gets lost with them. They're usually mean for a reason.
Now here's Harris. 5 points in the game. Let's go with a 3. And Reed pulls it down.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And that one's good. Davis.
I just love the ball movement.
Philadelphia shooting around 60% in the second. An excellent number. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Simmons.
Oh, yeah, that's us.
Sixers. Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Rondo comes in for White. Pass to Kuzma. Oh, got a piece of it. Takes a 13-footer, but he stays with it. Here's Harris. The Sixers with another miss.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
And a shout out to Bill Simmons. Man, it's great to have you on the show.
It's great to be here, and I feel like this game has been playing in the background of my house for a solid year. So it's nice to actually join the game versus hearing it on a TV in the family room.
Yeah, what a pleasure talking with Bill about this game, huh?
Yeah, I agree. It's always important that we talk with folks and get their perspective about the game of basketball. I enjoyed that as well.
That shot off the mark.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Pulls up. Count that one, Reed. And he's got 28 now.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Now here's Harris. Over Kuzma. Again, Harris missing.
Cold quarter for him. Ice cold. I mean, it may be time to get him a breather. Maybe someone off the bench can get him a spark.
Here's Kuzma. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Takes some strength to finish through that kind of contact, and Kuzma's definitely put in his share of work in the weight room.
Harris outside.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
Doing anything they can to stop.
Less than one long-range attempt per game for your career. So what made you look to attack inside the arc more?
Yeah, BA, it really is about the evolution of the game. Early in my career in the mid-90s, it was all about getting a high percentage shot, getting to the rim, posting up, the mid-range game. But as the game has changed and evolved, now it's more about the three-point shot. At the end of my career, that's when I started to shoot more three-pointers as the game was evolving.
Harris and Horford, the duo at forward. Manning the backcourt, it's Simmons and Richardson. And it's Pell in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Here's Simmons. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Harris outside. 5 to shoot. And that one drops. Harris has got 7 points in the game.
Look, he can score in the paint with either hand. I mean, Harris is a skilled offensive weapon.
Los Angeles has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one.
Wow.
Outside Richardson from 7 feet. Shot blocked.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's James. They get it back. Another shot. Can't get the layup.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
A problem inside. That's what he is. Once Simmons gets the ball in the positioning that he wants, he goes for the throwdown.
You know, everybody falls in love with how Ben Simmons creates on offense. But as a defender, see Webb, he's top-notch as well.
Oh, yeah, Simmons has a great sense for picking off passes and coming up with steals. Athletic frame lets him guard anybody. The kind of player that erases mismatches.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
From the baseline. On the wing, Davis. Pass to Reed. Shot clock at 6. Timeout called. The Lakers.
I didn't even mean to do that. Damn it. I ain't doing that. Oh, wow. What is this wasted? Yo.
4 on the clock. Here's Reed, defended by Burks. The 76ers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter.
Ooh, you got me on that one.
Floats one up. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got rebound number 7 tonight. Drives to the hoop, and he goes in for the dunk.
He always wants to give him some numbers, and tonight he's giving him plenty.
White against Simmons. Pass to Horford. On the wing, Burks.
Oh, no.
And he was fouled in the end.
There you got fouled.
Look shook, bro.
Come on, bro.
Trying a breathing room. Turns out he doesn't need it.
Morris, he's checked in for the Lakers. Caldwell Pope comes in for White. The Lakers have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. James passes to Davis. Here's Reed. Simmons defending. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Well, with as much defensive attention as AD gets, the passing lanes will be open for him, and those are the passes he needs to make.
Here's Korkmaz. He's got 7. Harris Harris outside. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Pass to Reed. Here's Caldwell Pope. Who poked away.
Oh. Got him.
Outside Simmons. And it's Simmons!
Oh, he just did that.
The versatility of
He
Simmons
just did
is
that.
astounding, amazing,
I feel some type of
Dunks
way.
like this are just insane.
Left side Davis. Over Harris.
I feel some type of way about
the
that.
Lakers.
And he
feel
couldn't
some
get an
type of way.
easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
I don't know what they were thinking. You have to know the scouting report. He's a threat from out there.
Here's Korkmaz. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Harris outside. The 3-ball. He buries it from 3. Harris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now, we've seen an improvement in this aspect of Harris's game. I mean, his ability to stretch the floor with the shooting, nice.
Pass to Reed.
Come on, Simmons, over here. Over here, what up?
From deep. Hits the trifecta. Give him 35.
His three-point game has been incredible tonight. If he comes even close to repeating his first half performance, it's going to be a crazy game for him.
Now here's Burks, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Now Harris, 6 to shoot. Outside Simmons, beyond the arc.
Gonna make that.
And that makes him 5 for 8.
Well, their goal on D is to not give him any clean looks from long range.
Here's Davis. Nice
there.
work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Davis has got 11 points.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the D is struggling to keep up.
Here's Korkmaz. He has 7. Outside Simmons. On the wing, Burks. And a miss there on the triple. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. Philadelphia has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. And Burks gets it to go. He has 7.
Great D. Simmons, the passing skills of a point. At 6'10", he can see the whole court.
Morris, a screen on Simmons. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Burks. Offensive board. Harris outside. Off target with the 3. Los Angeles shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Count that one, Reed.
Well, with the role
start
he's on
bombing
this
him
quarter,
now.
they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
Pass to Korkmaz. Back to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Once Simmons turns on the Jets, there's no stopping him. I love seeing him play with this much confidence.
Launches it.
Oh, like that.
Count that one, Reed.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Philadelphia has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Outside Burks. Out left to the wing. Pass to Horford. Rebound by the Lakers. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. To the wing on the left. 1:27 left in the third.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can.
Back to Simmons. Down low. And Horford powers it home.
Look at this big fella now. Get up. Given his size, dunking is basically second nature.
Tries again. The basket drops. And
We're still at 3.
For the Lakers. to Scott. And Grant, when you were playing, the game was a lot more physical. Do you miss those days? Maybe not as a player, but do you miss watching that brand of basketball?
You know, I do miss a little bit of that time. There was a physicality that required a mental toughness to endure that. When you played against some of these teams, like the first team that comes to mind, the New York Knicks with Charles Oakley and Patrick Ewing, you were going to feel it at the end of that game. But there was just a fun time for me as a young player in this league. And, of course, anything I could do to be back out on the court playing, even in the physicality of the 1990s.
I'd be happy to stick an elbow in your back if that would make you feel better.
Okay, Brian Oakley. I like that.
And so in the game for the Lakers, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then there's Rajon Rondo. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Here's Kuzma, takes it inside, and the layup is good off the glass.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Knocks it loose. Takes the three. It's not going to go for him. And Philadelphia the other way now. Here's Neto. With the drive. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Here's Reed, covered by Smith. Count that one, Reed. He has 45 points.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
And slam dunk by Simmons.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Count that one, Reed.
They keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
The 76ers have gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. Outside Simmons. Now here's Smith. Pass to Neto. Fires the three. He's off on that one. Here's Reed. Simmons defending. So it'll be 2.
I've been dragging.
Good look. Good look.
That's what I do, baby.
Of these injuries and the speed in which players are coming back is unprecedented.
It really is, BA, and certainly I've experienced my fair share of injuries. And over the last 20-plus years, the advancement in not only treating injuries, but preventative measures so you don't get hurt. And so teams now, whether it's load management, understanding the importance of nutrition, rest, recovery, all of these things factor in to the sophistication level now that's applied to players. And so, in a way, I wish I was 25 right now in today's NBA with all the technology and sophistication available to teams. And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. Neto grabs the miss. Philadelphia has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside Robinson. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got 8 rebounds in the game. Excellent D there from Smith.
I should have made that.
Robinson in the post. No luck on that one. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting 58% from the floor. Terrific here in the fourth.
I ain't get that neither.
Philadelphia shooting 60% here in the fourth quarter. Terrific efficiency. Pass to Neto. And here's Smith.
Here goes Smith.
Incredible athleticism on display on a nightly basis. Guys getting up so high. C-Web, I've got one for you. Some say it's not a dunk if your hands don't touch the rim. You buying that?
Yeah, I am buying that. You know, some people think if you throw it through the net, it's a dunk. No, I'm old school with it now. You know, I can debate you, and maybe some people can change my mind because there's some pretty plays, but no, I mean, you got to dunk it. If not, you know, Throw it in from anywhere.
Now here's Smith. Pass to Pell. Shot clock at 5. Here's Neto. And Reed pulls it down.
They say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Lakers.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
Here's Pell. Back to Robinson. He takes it in. Here's Smith. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Over to the left wing. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And guys, that's gotta be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
Here's Neto. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. They set the pick. Smith with it. Guarded now by Morris. Here's Scott. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. From the arc. No good. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing
It was right there, man. It was right there.
Statement road victory. So impressive.
Junior, Nikki wants to do a spot with you. She's over here.
All right, cool.
Hey, Nikki. Junior's ready for you. All right, you ready to do this,
really
Junior?
like these sports.
Okay, cool. You guys ready?
I ain't but as a female just because I like how it was before.
Okay, all season long, this man has achieved the incredible. It came to a head tonight as you have set a new single-season record. What is the motivating factor for you this season?
Well, yeah, it's honestly, it's all about the fans. Yeah, all about them. I've received so much love, so much support my whole career, and finally took it to heart. Yeah, I set out to have a record-breaking season for them, and I'm just happy I was able to deliver.
Okay, well, the fans are going to love to hear that. Thanks so much, Junior.
Cool.
Congrats. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Again.
They trying to put my life in front of the cameras. Jesse made another one. I'm from the homo, look. Trying to put my life in front of the cameras. They ain't asking how I got my bands up, but I'm.
How's it going?
Gonna get through this practice, you know what I'm saying?
I see you out there doing work.
See if I can sit here and do some real work in here. Get these points, man.
I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up. Let's go.
Yeah, watch LeBron. He gonna start dancing. This nigga's hilarious.
One more. Hey, right here.
I ain't do the dance. Yeah, that nigga's hilarious.
Now we're rolling.
Come on, baby. Damn. That'd have been perfect. Oh, good. We got 2. just launch that jank to the other side?
Bring it in, everyone. Before we get started, I want to introduce you to a special guest, Magic Johnson. He'll be here observing with the coaching staff today, so let's put in a strong effort and show him how we do things around here. We have got to find a way to create more scoring opportunities in transition. All right, let's go.
Started, man. Let's get it started.
I was trash. She said, I'm not passing you the ball. Said, I'm not passing you a ball again. Yo, LeBron being selfish right now, yo. He being mad selfish, yo. He's selfish too. Oh, and then they getting the ball back. Better. And you ain't made that, LeBron. You gonna take it? Don't look at me. Okay. Okay. You're being mad childish, yo. You being mad childish with the shots, y'all. He ain't let me grab nothing.
Hey, right here. Keep taking that.
I don't know what. I guess. I'll take that though. Close to the end.
Move it.
We got now.
Here we go.
What the hell's going on? Wait a minute. Oh, there it is. Oh, still got it. That's perfect. Cool. Come on. Okay. There we go. Get the ball.
Just like that.
Ooh, got you. Ooh. Ooh. Bye-bye. Eat. Eat. Ball.
Keep it going.
Started, man. Let's get it started.
That's one. There we go. Shooting badge. Got another shooting badge. That's it. Point threes again, because I think I did. Oh, good. We got two more drills after this.
See, you want to work on your three-point shooting.
Yeah.
Let's get set up.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
All those. Oh, make all those. Make all those. Oh, no, not this game. No, I'm not going to do the slump. Oh, the slump. The feeling's coming. No. Oh, God, no. I want to adjust. so bad. Oh, God. Could be way better than this. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh. What is that? What is that? It's like it's not letting me get my points. Oh, okay. Gotta get all these Jays maxed out, you know what I'm saying?
Shooting. Let's get set up.
Oh, go. Be knowing it. Here we go. Here we go. All stars, baby. All stars. It's gonna let me up quick. Oh, the deep. I think it's the deep.
See, you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
Gotta get them deep ones. Here we go. Down this line, make game. Now we get into this next game. Yes, sir. Get back onto this court. Oh, actually, it's hers.
Bring they juice.
They expecting this one.
Flex. Who back, baby? Who back, baby? Woo! Yeah. Let me see some. Okay. Look, you cannot say pop and forget. I'm from the floors with. So they turn driving through the veil, dropping it. I got a lot of deep jokes, drill like who these. I don't know. But I'm on go. And I'm in that Bugatti, moving 200, giving me and Trey.
They gonna sit here and they gonna cut me, I know it.
All you see is helicopters. I'm in the engine, revving. Trey, get that. My chase is clearing. Yes, it's expanding. And I
In the game before they sit here and cut me, they probably gonna still cut that. That's my shit. We back home, baby. We back home. Killing it out here. Oh, okay, we starting the game. I'm killing it out here on. Get some water to quench thirst. And we in there. Clippers. All those others back.
And you look at the skill set that Anthony Davis has, Candace. He is the complete post player in today's NBA.
Anthony Davis is a fantastic luxury for the LA Lakers to have. He's a guy that you can throw the ball to, and he can get you a bucket. He's a guy that if you need a stop, he's going to come down and deter your shot or block it. I don't know if he's able to really showcase his ball handling skills because he has LeBron James bringing the ball up. If you think about the talent level that this guy has, he's not even at his ceiling yet, which is very scary for the league.
I love him as a player. Just really Reed misses.
This is going to be a good game. I can feel it.
And here is Williams. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Pass to Reed. Leonard with the steal.
He's going back and forth. Oh.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Krez finds James. Back to Reed. Unloads. That's good on the jump shot.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Leonard against James.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Kicks it to Reed. Takes a three. Good, and the assist goes to James. Reed's got 5. Candace, aside from last season with the bubble, we've seen...
Okay.
When you're trying to fit a bunch of games into a small amount of time, we still get a number of practice days, so I'm all for increasing the games.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lou and I were able to chat. They've had a tough time figuring out the Lakers this season, having lost both of the previous meetings. I asked Coach about what needed to change, and he said, we haven't matched their energy, not once. We can do it for a few minutes, but not for all 4 quarters. That's something we can't let happen tonight. So you can assume this will be an intense one from the get-go. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here is Williams. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. Leonard sets a screen for Williams. And they get it. Reed with the steal. James in the post. Leonard's there, and he gets it.
That's the ball. Now you caught up. Quick. That's the bucket. That's one. Show him what you've been working on.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
What is there to say about LeBron that hasn't been said? One of the all-time greats who can completely carry a team. You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
And we're seeing now about a third of the NBA teams with female coaches on their staffs, including a lot of WNBAers. Becky Hammond, Lisa Witherspoon, Christy Tolliver. So great to see.
A female basketball player, but as a basketball player and knowledge of the game, you're not going to meet anybody like Becky Hammond. She knows the game of basketball. She's played it at a very high level, and she's been able to learn about the game of basketball under one of the best coaches ever to coach NBA.
Being in that San Antonio process down there with all the different things they do so well has been terrific for her and certainly for them.
Definitely. I think it's a huge advantage, and, not asking people to not hire men, but just the opportunity to...
He was trying to bang him.
Next up, the alley-oop home. George passes to Williams. Now the dish to Leonard.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Rondo finds Craig. As Rondo picks up the assist. 10 points for Craig.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now here's Leonard. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Now here's Rondo. Candace, you look at the resume of LeBron James. He has a claim to be called the greatest of all time. Certainly on the Mount Rushmore of the greatest of all time. Where do you rank him personally?
I love this debate, honestly, Kevin. If you look at just on the court, I'm a Chicagoan, so I would have to go with Michael Jordan. But if you look at impact, overall impact, a player that has come in and just changed the landscape of what players are able to do on and off the court, changed the way the game is played, giving athletes a voice, and at this point in time, and when cameras are always on, MJ will survive with cameras always on. You have to go with LeBron James.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions.
No, what is he doing open?
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
I'm cool with that.
He's checked in. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Patrick Beverly comes in for Lou Williams. McGee dishes to Reed. Puts up a three. And the Lakers with another miss. Clippers trail by 17. Beverly finds Leonard.
Again, they ass dogs right now.
Zubac a screen on James. Leonard the pass to George. And there's the drive. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers with some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for James. And it's White in for Rajon Rondo. And then for the Clippers, Patrick Patterson. He's checked in for Morris. Landry Shamet comes in for Leonard. And it's Jackson in for Paul George. They get it back. Lakers leading by 17. Rejection by Zubac.
He threw my shit.
Lakers will retain possession here. Markieff Morris is checked in for Anthony Davis. And we're seeing the NBA and the WNBA, Candace, make use of social media to broadcast games. How critical do you think that is in your estimation?
You have to take advantage of social media. That's where the world is going. It is about connections. It is about the NBA and the WNBA connecting with their fans. And you're able to do that. I mean, when we were growing up, can you imagine being able to shoot your idol a direct message or have your tweet retweeted? That's unbelievable. And social media.
Great dunk. Great, yes. Athletically.
unbelievable play.
Wow.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting to it.
No good from outside that time from Reed.
Come on, man.
They've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Patterson setting the pick for Jackson. Here's Zubac. McGee with the block. Jackson against Reed. That
Come on, bro.
And
you're wide
that
open.
is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And Beverly kicks to Patterson. Shot clock at 6. Patterson a screen on Kuzma. Beverly for 3. Kuzma pulls it in.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
From deep. And there's 3 points.
Why he not just gotta close in, man?
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3-ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
The drive by Jackson. Good work defensively by Morris.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it
like
that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Jackson with it. Patterson setting the pick for Jackson. Pass to Patterson. Lets it go from deep. This is that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
It's hauled in by the Clippers. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
You know what it is? That's good advanced scouting. They do nice to meet you.
You are trapped. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Green is checked in for the Lakers. And that one should have made that.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
White the pass to Reed. Over Beverly. And too long on the shot. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. That's right. Let's talk it over. You all ain't ready. Getting going right now. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they show.
Setting the floor for the Clippers, the stars of this team on the wing, George and Leonard. Harrell is out there with Morris, and it's Beverly in at the point. Wow, the WNBA is a tough league to crack. Just 12 teams, 144 spots. The best in the world are there. But Candace, the league says no plans for expansion. Does that surprise you?
I think that the league is going to know when it's time. I've been a part of some WNBA teams in the expansion within the league, and I've also been a part of some teams that have folded. And so we definitely want to make sure that these 12 teams are solid and going to stay. The quality of basketball we've seen has gone up, which makes making one of those 144 spots really tough.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
The Sixers was superb. He finished with 59 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. He took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was on. blocked.
Got a messed up shot, Frank. Push off
Just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They embrace the challenge as well. They hit big shot after big shot to keep the other team at bay.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Williams passes to Harrell. The kick out to Williams. Harrell setting the pick for Williams. Now Reed. This game an incredible scoring display for him. And the WNBA going with the playoff seeding system, Candace, by record regardless of conference. Have you enjoyed that change, and is it something you think maybe the NBA should try?
I have enjoyed that change just for the simple fact that there are so many times where a team is in your conference and the biggest game of the year is played in the Western Conference Finals or the Eastern Conference Finals. I think as a fan even of the NBA, you want to see the two best teams face each other in the championship game. So I would like the NBA to consider this change. It might add a couple more flight miles, but it's okay. They can relax on the private jet from east to west.
Great thoughts. Will it go? And there's the nice layup by George.
With his great length and skill, Paul George has no trouble getting points in the paint.
Perez finds James. Off target from outside. Clippers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And here's George for 3. The Lakers with the rebound. LeBron's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Reed dishes to Rondo. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Leonard against James. Morris with the bucket.
A nice move there by Morris. And an aggressive shot.
Sit. Yeah. We're right back again, guys.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And in the NBA, Candace, we're seeing the move to positionless basketball. Pace and space and such fluid motion on the offensive side. How much are those changes happening at the women's level?
I believe they happened at the women's level a long time ago. Coming in, it wasn't known for a 6'4 player, 6'5 player to handle the ball and to be able to move and play in space. When I was coming up, it was like, if you're tall, go stand by the basket and put it in. And now we're seeing in the WNBA, especially with the rules, with defensive 3 seconds, how much it is a luxury to have a player with size that can space the floor, that can dribble, that can pass, and do those things. And so, obviously, the NBA is getting attention, but I think the WNBA is, we've been doing that for a little bit of time.
Fun to watch, I know that.
It's fun to play when you're not just putting in layups, I'll tell you that.
And he makes the first.
What I appreciate about Harrell is how hard he's worked on his skill set. The jumper, the post moves, and the passing.
Oh, they came all the way back. Boom. About to dig in their ass, though. It's no good.
through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
The forwards are LeBron and Davis. Reed out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Laker 5. That one goes in. Leonard's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Clippers.
Great anticipation. He has great hands. Kawhi gobbles up second chance opportunities. You know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's the number one option right now.
Clippers trail by 14. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
With the drive, and then Leonard with the dunk.
Give him any kind of opening, and Kawhi Leonard will make you pay at the rack.
Here's Reed, and he makes the bucket, gets the look.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Williams passes to Harrell. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
There's really fearlessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Lakers leading by 15. Outside, Davis. And if you're just joining us, we'll play it over a minute here in the third. And the bucket is...
That's fine. No problem. Oh, that's not enough.
To the free throw line. Marcus Morris picks one up there. The Lakers have gone 5 of 9 at the line.
What I love about AD, he doesn't just have a well-rounded game. He's elite at both ends of the floor.
It's good.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. It's a 16-point game. Just over a minute and a half will pass here in the third quarter.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
It's George on the wing from the arc. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Reed, and the dunk by Reed.
And whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Up top, Leonard, covered by LeBron. Williams outside. The shot off that time, and the Lakers will go the other way with it. LeBron passes to Reed. Lakers passing it around. And yep, another basket.
Once again, he's reached the 40-point mark as there has been no slowing him down all season.
Well, GA, with all these 40-point performances, he's close to matching the mark for 3rd most 40-point games in a single year.
Well, we haven't seen this many 40-point games in a long time. He is close to matching his airness. Michael Jordan scored 40 points an incredible 37 times back in '87.
And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 14-4 run. From deep LeBron. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Just make those.
Leonard's got 5 rebounds tonight. He kicks to George. Jacks up a 3. And James pulls it down.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
And the dunk by LeBron.
Unselfish play by Davis. He understands that his scoring can only take this team so far. He needs help from the guys around him.
Outside, George. Williams has a screen for George.
And the shots just continue to say no to Uncle Forrest.
No one near press as he lets it go. Great look, but off the mark. Howard with the steal. And there's the pass to Reed. Offensive rebound. Poke loose. Leonard with the steal. Here's Rondo. He averages about 5 points a game. Prez finds James. James gets the screen from Reed. Here's Davis. And there's 2 points.
He should have made that, man.
Glass paying off that time. Davis has got 14 points for the game. The Clippers shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. And the Clippers. Woo! Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. JaVale McGee comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's White in for Rajon Rondo. The Clippers also changing it up. Zubac is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Andrew Shamet comes in for Marcus Morris. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Lou Williams. Zubac, a screen on Reed. Clock at 4. Here's George. Out to the right wing.
Right.
Beverley against White. And Beverley kicks to George. And it's George again missing.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Beverley. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Launches it. Sinks the triple. He's got 46 points.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out here like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Here's Beverley. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the way up. Beverley's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
A shot that Beverley's developed. Once you have the floater, you don't always have to get to the rim.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They host the Kings after this game. It'll be the first of 4 played at home for him. George, no good.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
LeBron James on the wing. Driving in, and James throws it down.
Defensively, you want to take away LeBron's driving lanes, but his speed and power still went out.
Leonard looking over the floor.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
James finds Prez. Yes, that's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game.
How about his aggressiveness from 3? He caught fire in the first half. Now hits his 2nd one since the break. He's a bad, bad man.
The shot by George, no good.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
And a deep 3 from Prez. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Clippers shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Pass to Zubac. 1:36 left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Leonard to end the run. A rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. James dishes to Reed. Back to James. Driving inside. And LeBron throws it down.
Ooh, and one.
They are in total control. This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they maintain their focus.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Count the bucket.
That's almost just like watching him shoot. And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Anthony Davis, and it's Green in for James. Zubac the pass to Leonard.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Reed driving to the basket.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
Here's Jackson. 30 seconds left in the third. From the high post. A rebound by the Lakers. He takes it in, and the dunk by Reed.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Kuzma against Leonard. Passes it to Jackson. To halt the run, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers.
All right, all right.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So for the Clippers right now, they got Patrick Patterson, Jackson out there with Landry Shamet, and it's Marcus Morris. It's Kevin Gelly in at the 5. Jackson against Reed.
Go Jackson.
Pass to Shamet. And here is Morris. The Lakers shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Tucked by Reed.
He has really come into this second half on an absolute tear. Really impressive effort from him so far.
Jackson kicks to Patterson. Rebounded by the Lakers. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now tonight. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Shamet. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. The 3. Reed misses. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. Banks in the layup.
The defense having to respect Jackson's outside game. That opened up things for him in the inside.
Caldwell Pope finds Prez. For 3. The rebound by Patterson. Patterson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Jackson passes to Kabengele. But they get it back. Jackson looking around, and the foul called on Markieff Morris.
That's game.
Keep your foot on gas.
Knock him down. Knock him down.
I mean, a fantastic game for them in open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
There's the pass to Leonard. Now Zubac. Pass to Williams. Leonard sets a screen for Williams. Can't hit that one. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Howard, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Reed dishes to Howard. Rejection by Zubac.
It's on you, bro. Putting in that work. Easy money, kid. Easy money.
Phenomenal. Not only a shot blocking master, but his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Joakim Noah's checked in for Zubac. JaMychal Green comes in for Harrell. And Landry Shamet subbed in for George. Lakers shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. And the shot goes down.
That's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Green with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Leonard kicks to Green. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Over his career, JaMychal Green has steadily worked on the perimeter jump shot. You have to respect his range from the outside.
Here's Reed, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 9 points in the quarter. The Clippers shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. And here's Leonard, trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Are we nervous, bro? Are we nervous? Oh, well, that's a break.
Rewarded with the foul call.
And the Lakers making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. Reggie Jackson's checked in for the Clippers. Another bucket.
Let's go.
71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
And Leonard gets it to go.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Jackson misses. Lakers have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Here's Reed. With his
and he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Leonard, no luck. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Prez.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
And here are the Lakers. They're on a 14-6 run.
His name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Passes to Leonard. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Janet
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
See if we can hit his last 3.
Prez way outside, and it's off from three-point range. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team.
Hey, Junior, Nikki wants to talk with you. That cool?
Ooh.
Nikki, here you go. Yes, hi, there he is.
Hey.
Welcome, Junior. Are you ready to do this?
All right, let's go.
Fantastic.
Yes,
You're on
sir.
in 3,
Let's go.
2. Okay, all season long, this man has achieved the incredible. It came to a head tonight as you have set a new single-season record. What is the motivating factor for you this season?
That has to be this.
For me, it's just all about doing the most I can to help this team win. We found our groove as a unit, and we've all learned to play to our strength together. When you do that, you get in a situation like that together, great things can happen.
Okay, what would the groove look like if it was a dance? Go ahead. Okay.
No, I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
Say that for later.
Amazing runs at this point. Congrats, Junior. I put him on the spot. Thanks. Back to you guys. Great.
Hurry up. You better block the break. Come on. Ooh, 47-1, baby. Yes, sir. Well, guys, I want to say and thank y'all for watching. Like, subscribe to Vibe. I'm the one and only GridLock God. I thank y'all for watching. I'm up out of here though. Until next time, Thursday we're gonna be playing Zombies, Call of Duty, the new. Oh my God, we're gonna be streaming the new Zombies Outbreak on Call of Duty.